Hey guys, Sausage here. Released onto Steam on April 2nd, 2025, Liminal Department is an anomaly detection game where you are trapped in what seems to be an endless hospital department where you must carefully observe your surroundings in each loop to escape. Now, anomaly detection games are a dime a dozen, starting with Exit 8 and countless copycats, but this one holds its own. Some anomaly detection games have extremely minute anomalies where if you miss it, it'll throw the entire run. And while this game does have some of those, I feel like, because I did miss a few, for the most part, the anomalies are pretty obvious so long as you're actually paying attention. Some of those anomalies might be missing items, signs that are flipped over, different color walls, different color lighting. They're very hard to miss. Also, for anyone who doesn't like jump scares, just know that there aren't really any jump scares in here. There were a few anomalies here and there that did make me jump, but I'm just sensitive to jump scares. So if you're used to playing horror games with jump scares, you probably won't be affected that much. The one thing I really liked about this game is that normally with anomaly detection games, if you miss an anomaly, that's it. You just start back over at zero. With this game, you still start back over at zero, but you get a pop-up window in the bottom right corner that tells you, hey, you missed an anomaly, and then it kind of gives you an idea of what it is, such as a missing item or a supernatural event. No other anomaly detection games that I've played has that. So while it doesn't tell you exactly what the anomaly was, you have an idea of what to look out for, and I thought that was a really nice touch. Lastly, for the gameplay, I do want to mention that this game has a hard mode. You do need to beat regular mode, which is 13 levels, to unlock hard mode, but this is the first anomaly detection game that I've seen that has a hard mode, so that was kind of nice. Moving on to the graphics and art, there isn't too much to say, but I do want to mention that this game was made in Unreal Engine, which is why it looks so nice, and it takes place in a hospital. While neither of these two things are necessarily unique, it does look good, and I haven't played any other anomaly detection game that takes place in a hospital. Lastly, I want to talk about the time. This game costs $5 US, but I got under 2 hours of gameplay out of it, and that's including hard mode. There are achievements for achievement hunters, but I got 7 out of 8 of them without even trying. The last one is beating the game in under 6 minutes, so that one does take a little bit of effort, but for the most part, I didn't even try. With all of that said, Liminal Department earns a sausage rating of 7.3 sausages out of 10. Liminal Department is your average anomaly detection game, but that doesn't mean it's bad. It just means average. There are a lot of assets, but the anomalies are pretty obvious so long as you're actually paying attention. There's no jump scares either, unless you're sensitive to jump scares, and even then, they're not really even jump scares. And if you miss an anomaly, there will be a pop-up box letting you know, hey, you missed one, and this is kind of what it was. There is a hard mode to the game, but unfortunately, it's not really hard. Hard mode is just adding an extra 3 levels. In normal mode, you have 13 levels to make it through. If you miss an anomaly, you go back to 0, as with most other anomaly detection games. Hard mode, as far as I can tell, is just the same anomalies, but rather than 13 levels, you have to make it to 20. So while I like that they included a hard mode, it doesn't feel like a quote-unquote hard mode. The graphics look great and definitely scratches the Liminal vibe to a degree, but it doesn't necessarily stand out and feel special. While I hate to say it, Liminal Department will easily be lost in the crowd of other anomaly detection games. As for the time, I feel like it's a little bit expensive for the time I got out of it. I was given the game for free, but it does cost $5 US, but I got less than 2 hours of gameplay out of it, and that's including hard mode. My first playthrough of the game on normal difficulty took me about 45 minutes. Hard mode also took me about 45 minutes, but that's because I knew what anomalies to look for. If the developer could lower the price, I would be comfortable bumping up the sausage rating a little more, but it really just depends on how much the price is knocked down. Regardless, this was a really fun anomaly detection game if you would like anomaly detection games, but maybe just wait to buy it when it's on sale. And that's my review of Liminal Department. If you enjoyed this video, consider liking, subscribing, and leaving a comment below, but if not, just know that I appreciate your viewership nonetheless. I also stream on Twitch occasionally, and I have a Discord for both casual viewers and content creators alike, and I'm a curator on Steam, so consider following me on all of those platforms as well. I'll leave a link to everything in the description below. Anyway, I think I'm going to cut my review here. Mahoney out.